Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
And it's Kostic. Stood up well to him there. Schlotterbeck
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And he's intervened well there. And that's definitely not his best. Barella. Good ball, good take.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he welcomes it in.
Mbappe! And the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Goes for a shot! It's in!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Osimhen is fouled.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Alexander-Arnold.
He's had a crack. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. And he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in. That pass isn't the best.
Calhanoglu.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schlotterbeck. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
It's a searching pass, and that could set him on his way.
Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. He's in a great position here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe, and it's Vitinha.
In with the challenge.
Shoots!
He's got away with one there.
This looks
Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual.
skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Çalhanoğlu. Now Schlotterbeck. With Rudiger. Van der Ven. And it's Barella.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's found a way through. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. Not the most accurate pass. And he's being shifted off it. Çalhanoğlu. Schlotterbeck. Van der Ven. Now Byrne. And it's Vitinha. Floated through. Face to face with the keeper. Chance, surely! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Looking for options for movement. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Zakaria. And here's Osimhen. And this is Kane.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, this ended up in no man's land. Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he cuts out the supply. Now he's got space here. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Zakaria. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Vitinha. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Back into the middle. That ball looks a good one. He's found the way through. Zakaria. Kane. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. Kane. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cucurella drives forward on the oval. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vitinha.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's gone loose. And it's Cucurella. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee...
Osimhen! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Mbubu. Coming on the field is number 8, Eze. Substitution in progress.
Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's been given away. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Vardiol cuts it out. Haaland looking for the run. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Oh, the defence just about came. Barella! Now, who's going to be first to this? Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu tries a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Haaland. Çalhanoğlu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Dzeko. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Vicario claims comfortably. That has been cut short. Hakimi. Musiala. Eze. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Haaland has created 1 goal already. Son Heung-min. Oh, good ball! Now this could be a chance. Van der Ven clears it away. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Çalhanoğlu.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Haaland. 2 minutes to be added on. Ambitious ball here. Vardiol makes the interception. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, the tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Cucurella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cucurella crosses. Tries to get it clear. Oh, this is and the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But
big header! And it's a goal! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
he did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that has not gone well. Schlotterbeck. That's Rudiger. Çalhanoğlu. First quarter of an hour gone. It's played through for him. Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neatly clipped into space. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Zakaria. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's there to get it away. And it's Barella. He's in a good position here. Takes a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Burn. Now this could be a chance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been cut short. Osimhen is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. Schlotterbeck. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Ball driven towards the far post. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for a runner. Floated through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Searching pass he's played there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross to the back post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barella. And they win it back again. Stood up well to him there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rudiger.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And the shot! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Barella. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Driving on and making good progress. Alexander-Arnold. Good ball, good take. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Osimhen, chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There's the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Son Heung-min. Mbappe. Zakaria. Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. That's good vision. Nicely intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. Spread neatly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Barella. Oh, easy pickings there. Zakaria. Kane. Cucurella.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Mbumo.
Rudiger.
Coming on to replace him is number 8.
This ended up in no man's land.
Substitution.
Now it's Dzeko. Ferran Torres. Kostic gets into some space. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely spread. Now it's Eze. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Musiala for Ferran Torres. Now it's Dzeko. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kane.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Hakimi.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
The ball is loose. Oh, what has happened here? Van der Ven can get it clear. Looking... And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post. That's a cute ball. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. He's on it. Can he get away? He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
And
here's Mbappe.
Indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Dzeko chasing after it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Vlahovic.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Vitinha. So what can they make of this?
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball, good take. And we have our very first corner. He's gone for goal!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vitinha. Done delicately. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Schlotterbeck. For Calhanoglu. Vitinha. Looking for a runner.
Nicely worked.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Son Heung-min. It's played through for him. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gabriel with the clearance. Calhanoglu. Almost half an hour in now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Barreiro. Van de Ven.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Crosses it in.
And it's hoisted clear. Played it again.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, shooting chance! And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Haaland, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barella! And it's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. Barella at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And the shot! The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. That's a super give and go. Can he get it through?
1 minute added time.
Pings in across, terrific header! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Hangs one in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That is good alertness. Cucurella. And this is Kane. And he's intervened well there. Barella. Alexander-Arnold. Barrero. And here's Kane. Strokes it back. Over to the left. Son Heung-min. Threads one in. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Çalhanoğlu going full tilt down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi makes the interception. Now it's Kane. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Vitinha is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's a searching pass, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's straight offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Griezmann, and it's Kostic. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe might just make this. And here's Griezmann. Cross from Kostic. Punched away. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. He's been shapes to shoot! It's loose, and oh, he's been this time, surely! Oh, that could cost them.
Kane clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Oh, delightful ball. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe is on his... takes a shot! Kostic. And that's really well manoeuvred.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Son Heung-min, looking here to chip it. There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. Osimhen! And it's a goal! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Eder Militao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Byrne calmly anticipates. Çalhanoğlu, Barella, and it's Vitinha. Guardiola cuts it out. Now it's Son Heung-min. Schlotterbeck. And he has been fouled there. And here's Kane. Hakimi. Decent chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Son Heung-min. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Alexander-Arnold. Cucurella. Can he get on the end of this? And he's straight offside. Nicely shaped ball. All the way back. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It's Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Real chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Vitinha, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Barella. Here's Vitinha. Eder Militao producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hakimi. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Çalhanoğlu. Barella. The ball has bounced loose now. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Cross, big header! And he's heaved it away. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And they've got their lead back. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And that's been won straight back. Kane! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
2 added minutes
that's
has been
clever.
indicated.
That's a decent clearance. Barella, now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He is just caressing the ball. That's a delicate pass. Big chance! There's the whistle for half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Burn. Barella. Calhanoglu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Osimhen. Now, can they get him away? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Calhanoglu. Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He could be in here. He's going for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Van der Ven picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Cucurella. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitutions taking place.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Rudiger gets it away. Decent progress down the left. That's tidy. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Threads one in. He's onside. Barella showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Guardiol. Cucurella. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it out wide. Haaland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He can run onto that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vitinha under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That ball looks a good one. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Haaland. Good pressure, determined, intense. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here. He is through here. Zakaria did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Zakaria does well to get it back. Could move up a gear here. Alexander-Arnold. And Cucurella. Guardiol. And it's Kane. And it's Zakaria. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Kane. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Barella. And he welcomes it in. Showing great feet there. And the finish! And he hits the net. And what a climax we have here! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have got ourselves a game here. Deep cross. Climbs up big! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
We have already started here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Hangs in a cross. And we have our very first corner. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. He's going for goal! Chance, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Barella. Well-timed, excellent interception. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Barella. Haaland. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And it's Hakimi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well read, and the danger is averted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played back in. And this is Son Heung-min. Vitinha. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's away! Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh no, what has happened here? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Osimhen, and he's managed to get free. That's the keeper's ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Byrne. Van de Ven. Byrne. Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He was under real pressure there. Here's Vitinha. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Schlotterbeck. Vitinha. Kane. Ambitious ball here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Byrne. Vitinha. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well read, nice interception. Zakaria is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Osimhen, chooses the Kane! And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. He slings it in. And he's there to clear it. Pass somewhat off target. Haaland. And it's Barella. That's a cute ball. Now it's Haaland. Vardiol. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Here's Zakaria. Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. And it's Barella. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Breeze. Can he finish? It's there! There is the breakthrough! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hakimi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of... And the shot! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Ferran Torres. It's a good foot in there. Barella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cucurella. And Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. That's very neat. And this is Griezmann. Oh, well played. Haaland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Kane. Oh, important interception. Barella. Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. He's found the way through. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Ferran Torres. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Cucurella. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Ferran Torres.
4 added
And
minutes has been indicated.
Played towards the other side. Hakimi. Time added on 4 minutes. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rudiger. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's a key interception. Vlahovic. And it's Cucurella. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.